Welcome to Cruelty Free Musings. My name is Constance, and this is Serious Talk Tuesday. Today we'll be talking about smart consumerism, how to be a smart consumer, and how not to fall for the traps that I totally fall for. I fell for one yesterday. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. Hello, YouTube friends. So, consumerism, anti-consumerism, smart consumerism. There's a lot of talk about consumerism on YouTube for a very good reason, and that's because the YouTube beauty community falls really, really hardcore into consumerism really quickly. The viewers demanded the beauty gurus get sent all of the things, and by beauty gurus I mean the people with really high subscribers who can be counted on to influence a lot of people to buy things. They get lots of PR, lots of stuff for free. And it's brands are so good at marketing, it is so easy to fall into it. So, let's talk about me falling into a consumerism trap and how I didn't fall all the way in. So, yesterday I got an email from ColourPop. The entire site's 20%, it's the last day 20% off. Last day 20% off. I don't need more eyeshadow. I can't easily remember the number of eyeshadow palettes that I have. I think it's like 5 if you count my ColourPop Lush single eyeshadow palette. I don't need more eyeshadow. I definitely don't need more lip stuff. I'm panning for eyeliners. I definitely don't need more eyeliner. I kind of want another blush, but I want a specific blush so I'm safe from the ColourPop blushes. And I definitely have enough highlighters. Highlighters, not really a temptation for me. So what do I do yesterday? I go on the ColourPop website and I'm like, well, I do kind of want to see if they have a matte green single shadow. Because I like green, I don't know if you can tell from my shirt and my eyeshadow. So I would like some matte greens to blend into my crease and put in the outer V area of my eye, that's this area, for a little bit more depth and dimension on my eyes. This is something that I've been thinking about for a while. I kind of want the Anastasia subculture, and that's part of why they have the dark grungy. It has the dark grungy blue-green matte shades that I think would be so pretty to deepen the outer crease for a cool tone shadow. I have wanted matte greens for a while because I think that they'll be really good for deepening outer creases of bright, cool-toned, shimmery looks. As I am browsing the ColourPop website, oh yes, let me look for matte greens. And then once I've added all of the things to my cart that I think will be good, I'm like, oh, how about that? I am, the 60 cents away from free shipping, or something like that. Amazing how that happens. You go for matte green eyeshadow, and then you're like, well, I don't want to pay as much for shipping as I do for the matte eyeshadow. Which is another issue all by itself. So then you add other things, and then you're like, well, since I'm already most of the way to free shipping, I might as well add a lipstick. Right? I mean, it's on sale. These are the consumerism traps that, I don't know about you, you could be perfect. Please, please let me know if you are perfect and tell me how. I, however, am not perfect and I fall for the consumerism traps of free shipping and sale. At least I do legitimately try to only buy things that I genuinely want, at least. So, for example, while I was browsing ColourPop's website, looking for the matte green eyeshadow, there is one matte green eyeshadow on their website, just by the way. One. I did buy it, and 2 other greens, and a couple of eyeliners, and 2 lipsticks. Guys, ColourPop is dangerous. It's so inexpensive. As I was browsing ColourPop's website, looking for my matte green eyeshadow, I remember there being a browse by color option. I don't know if it's just not available on the mobile site, but it wasn't there. So I was browsing through the entire pressed powder section, and gosh, a hot coral orange just sort of hopped into my cart. And then as I was reviewing my cart, I thought to myself, don't you have the Zulu palette? Isn't that why you're on here buying a matte green eyeshadow and some other things? I'll show you them when they come in, if you'd like. That would be interesting. Don't you have the Zulu palette? Isn't there an orange, a hot pink, and a purple, a warm purple in there? And a warm brown for that matter? Don't you think you have enough warm matte shades? And as I thought about these questions that I was asking myself, I came to the conclusion, yes. Yes, all of these things are true. All of these things are true. I have enough matte warm shades. I don't need more. So I only bought 3 green eyeshadows, and 3 eyeliners, and 2 new lipsticks. But yay, smart consumerism! I know what is actually in my collection. This is an important step to being a smart consumer, I think, because it's really difficult to know what to buy if you don't know what you have and what your preferences are. I don't prefer combining color with brown. I prefer my neutral looks to be neutral and my colorful looks to be colorful. And I feel that my colorful collection is lacking a little bit in the dark matte area too. So Juvia's place specializes in warm mattes. Most of the mattes in the mini masquerade are warm browns. There are a couple of neutral browns which I lean towards because I don't like warm neutrals on my eyes. That's a thing. And so I feel like I need some cool toned matte colors. Alright, so if I'm browsing a sale, I can look for cool matte eyeshadow colors that I'm drawn to. And then some other things will also fall into my basket. Smoky Glow said something about the anti-consumerism versus consumerism battle, which is really prominent on YouTube. And what she said was, can I be both? Can I be anti-consumerist and advocate for smart consumerism and thinking about whether you have something in your collection and you know, trying to use things up and doing things like, you know, project panning and anti-hauls? Can I do that? Which is a part of the beauty community that I genuinely enjoy and get excited about. And can I also get excited about collecting makeup? Can I do both of those things? Can I be a consumer and also anti-consumerist? Because that's kind of where I stand too. Like, I completely engage in some of the consumerist behavior that I criticize in other people. I try really hard to be mindful with my purchasing habits, and it just doesn't happen sometimes. It just doesn't happen sometimes. I halfway succeeded browsing Colourpop yesterday. I placed an order. I was a smart consumer mostly. I bought only eyeshadows that I felt like did not already exist in my collection. So these kind of olivey mattes and shimmers. But I also kind of failed as a smart consumer, and I bought 3 eyeliners and 2 lipsticks. I mean, I bought colors that I genuinely want, but I don't need them. And why did I buy them? Because they were on sale. Because free shipping. Because of the marketing tricks and the marketing mind games. Here's another one. Thread up. It's 15% off. Isn't that exciting? And guess what? It expires on my birthday. I have to go and spend money at ThredUp, right? I mean, it's only good until my birthday. I pulled this out of the mailbox, and I found myself actually having that thought. Like, oh, 15% off. Oh, it expires on my birthday. I'll go and then I thought, I bought myself shoes already. I bought myself shoes, and Husbear has given me permission to get a facial and a massage at a spa, which is gonna be kind of expensive. I have plenty of stuff going on for my birthday. I have plenty of treat myself going on. This came in the mail before I bought things from Colourpop, but I just had an order come in from Sephora. I did just get the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. That was in that order, and Becca Opal Flash's Jade, which has been on my face in prior videos. I'm planning on I'm filming this on Sunday. Tomorrow the Becca priming filters go on sale, and I'm planning on getting the purple one, First Light. And then the VIB sale is coming up, which I might not buy anything for the VIB sale. No, I lie. I will probably replenish my cleansing oil because Tatcha. I use the Tatcha Camellia cleansing oil because it is a joyful experience to take off my makeup with the Tatcha Camellia one-step cleansing oil. I love it. I used up a little mini size. I thought to myself as I was pumping the last bits out of the little tube onto my hand, I think maybe I should repurchase this. And then I went to Sephora and I tried to talk myself into any other cleansing oil, and I was like, no, but the one that sparks joy for me, KonMari method, the one that sparks joy for me is the Tatcha cleansing oil. So I'm going to be restocking on that in the VIB sale. I'll probably still get just the regular full size, not the jumbo size. It's probably a better deal to get the jumbo size, but I think that the regular full size bottle lasts me a good amount of time for me to regularly cleanse my face and take off my makeup. So I am thinking to myself as I walk back to my apartment from the mailbox. So you just got a package from Sephora. You are going to be buying something during the 21 Days of Beauty. You know, you're going to be buying a beauty steal. It's going to be half off and fantastic, but you're still buying something during the 21 Days of Beauty. And you're also planning on restocking your cleansing oil and maybe picking up a little something else during the VIB sale. On top of that, you already have birthday presents. Why do you think you need these pants? They're just white dress pants. I think they're in my favorites. Why? Why do you need this? It's a consumer trick. Hey, you haven't shopped with us in a while. Let's give you a coupon to encourage you to spend your money here. It was strange to me. The first time I shopped at ThredUp, I got a nice amount of stuff and I was really happy with my purchase. I returned a couple of things, I think. But I was really happy with my purchases overall. And then 2 weeks later, I got a coupon in my email. And they said, hey, we miss you. Please come and shop with us again. I was like, do normal people buy clothes every week? Is this a thing? Because, like, it's completely normal for me to go a year between shopping for clothes. I mean, sure, I might browse websites here and there, but I'm way more likely to buy shoes than a new shirt. Even on a secondhand thrift shop site like ThredUp. I just don't buy clothes that frequently. I probably don't spend more than $100 on clothes in a year. I don't think I'm that hard on my clothes. I think I have a good variety of clothes. So this is a brand of consumerism that I feel particularly immune to. And yet, sometimes it still gets me. Sometimes I'm like, oh yes, I should browse ThredUp and see what new things they have in. Which I do, and I add things to my favorites, and sometimes I even add things to my cart. And then I usually let my cart expire and things vanish off my wish list because they're being purchased by other people, because I just don't buy clothes that often. This is a smart consumer trick that I find really helpful. I put a bunch of things in my cart, and then I go through my cart and I really trim it down, and I'm like, do you spark joy? Do you spark that little feeling of, yay, I'm so excited to get you? Or are you just something that I think would be practical? Because I have found over and over again that if I buy the things that make me happy, that are just like a little spot of sunshine and something unusual in my wardrobe, I'll find a way to wear them. This isn't true for everyone. Some people know themselves and know if they're looking at something other than black or white or denim, that they're probably not going to wear it. That's not true for me. The more I love something, the more likely I am to work it into my wardrobe and just find a way to make it work. I'll go through my cart, really narrow things down to just the things that spark joy and that feeling of, yes, this will be such a lovely thing in my wardrobe, and I don't know how I'm going to pair it now, but once I get it, I'll put it together with other things and I'll figure out a way to make it work seamlessly in my wardrobe and become a beautiful part. And then I'll go and find a coupon code and apply a coupon code. Like, I did this not that long ago for Sigma brushes. Samantha March has a coupon code. It's really easy. It's Samantha. And I love Samantha March. I love watching her. So I was totally like, yes, I will support Samantha March and apply her coupon code. And then I looked at the cart full of things that spark joy. And I closed the browser. And I told myself, if this is still pulling me tomorrow, I can come back and buy it. As soon as I closed the browser window, it was gone. I was like, okay, that was easy. This is a really easy way to be a smart consumer, I find. It works really well for me. Add things to my cart, curate my cart, find the best deal possible, and then close it. Let it sit to the next day. I find frequently that I don't need the thing that I put into my cart. Frequently. Probably 75% of the time. I don't ever buy the thing that I found on. I feel like this is an important thing to learn about yourself. Learn the things that help you consume more smartly. Know your collection, yes, and also know the things that will let you feel like you have been shopping without actually spending money. I love also going to the library. Library is great. You can pick up all kinds of books. I found makeup books and knitting books and spinning books, and I usually don't get fiction from the library unless it's an author that I already know and love, but I'll frequently pick up 6 or 8 nonfiction books. And this is a great way for me to feel like, yes, I have been shopping, I have all of these new things that I can play with, and I didn't have to spend money to do this. I have a free library card. I can just borrow books instead of buying them. And that gives you the endorphin rush of the new thing without having to actually buy new things. So, being a smart consumer. I have a lot to learn. I mentioned that I really want the Subculture palette. It's been out for like a year at this point. I still want the Subculture palette. I think that the colors will work really well for how I like wearing color. And I love the aesthetic still. This has been a desire that has stood the test of time for me. And yet, instead of saving the $30 at ColourPop and saying, yes, this will go to Subculture, a palette that I have wanted for much, much longer than the thought that has been brewing in my mind for the last week of wanting matte green eyeshadows. A legitimate want, and something that I will definitely use, but at the same time, something which is much more recent than my desire for Subculture. Do you know how much the Subculture palette costs? It costs $42. I spent $30.40 at ColourPop yesterday. Instead of spending $30 on the one thing that I really wanted and some other things to make up the balance for free shipping, I could have saved that $30.40 and put it by for the VIB sale and gotten Subculture sooner. Smart consumerism is a battle. There is perpetually marketing out to get you and to be like, here, buy things. Buy things that you don't need. Buy new clothes. Buy new shoes. Buy new makeup. Come on, you know you want it. Which is true. I do want it. But I kind of only want it because you're telling me that I want it. Guys, know yourselves. Know what works on you. Learn from failure. I'm I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to learn from succumbing to this temptation to buy things. Just buy things. No, you need it. Trust us. Buy it. Free shipping. It's only $30. But $30 is most of the price of a palette that I have genuinely wanted for at least most of a year. I'm learning. The ColourPop free shipping thing. It works on me. The entire site is on sale, so cheap makeup is even cheaper. It works on me. So now I can put up a better guard. I hope that you have learned something on this journey through my mind. I know I have. Welcome to my perspective on consumerism. It's a little less of a rant, I feel like, than some of my other videos. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you feel like. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.